Hi, my name is Meggin Anderson and I am a team Beachbody coach, and I started my health and fitness journey over 12 years ago now, probably a little bit more than that. I've actually been a Beachbody customer for just about 10, 11 years now. I started way back in the day with P90X and I got really great results. And this was even before kids came along and everything. I really just preferred to work out at home. I had always had a little bit of equipment, and so I've kind of built my gym home here over the years. So then kids came along, and I decided to do different programs in between kids to just meet various goals that I had. One really amazing product that I loved, program that I loved after having baby number 2 and number 3 was Les Mills Pump. That really got my heart going, really made me sweat hard, but because I was so heavy, I didn't have to worry about jumping around. Like a lot of people, you see the Insanity infomercials and you think, oh, I'm going to get that. I'm just, the fat's going to melt right off of me, right? Until you start it. And it's hard and you're heavy and you can't, get past the first couple minutes of the warm up, right? We've all been there. So I had to shelf Insanity and started back with Les Mills Pump. So I have 3 kids. The first, pretty much all 3, I saw it as a license to eat. So I was up over 210 pounds or more with each pregnancy. So it's been pretty tough to peak and valley over the last few years. My youngest right now is 4. He'll be 5 this summer. So right now I'm on my permanent journey. We are done with kids. So I can tell you that I've lost over 85 pounds with Beachbody programs. I've probably done them all. Again, meeting various needs throughout time, right? So I've done Turbo Fire. I had great results after babies with that. The Les Mills Pump, Les Mills Combat. Those were my favorite go-tos right after. And I actually did Turbo and Chalene Extreme with baby number 3 while I was pregnant. So that was something that kind of kept me going. Even though I still gained quite a bit of weight because of the eating part was never really under control. But I always stayed active and I always loved working out from home. So let's see. This November will mark 2 years that I will be Insanity certified instructor. So I teach a couple of days a week right now currently, which I absolutely love. When I did finally get to do and complete Insanity, I loved it. I was hooked on Shanti. I was a cardio junkie for a really long time. So love Insanity Max 30, and then I just obviously wanted to teach and be out in front of people and doing that with them. So I did that. And then I would say last summer, maybe leading up to last summer, I really wanted to change my body more, right? So I had leaned out a lot from Insanity and Asylum and all of that stuff. And I really wanted to see some more sculpting happen. So I had seen Body Beast and, was a little bit worried and turned off because it was such a male-oriented program. But I thought, hey, and I'm going to give it a shot because women, they can't really bulk unless they're on some sort of juice or extra help. And this is just not something that women do, right? So worst case scenario, I would maybe get a little couple muscles here and there. We'll see how that went. So anyways, I fell in love with Sagi, fell in love with the program, saw my body change in ways that it never had in the past. So I was still doing some Insanity workouts, but Body Beast, so I started that last year. And then, for me, I'm always looking to be the best version of myself and challenging myself a little bit more. So, last year, it was probably like last November, I got the opportunity to do my first bikini challenge and get on stage and kind of like a bucket list item, right? So I worked really hard. I did Body Beast leading up to that. And I got on stage and did that, and that was great and stuff. And then Hammer and Chisel came out, November, right? So then Christmas launched Hammer and Chisel, and I loved that. I loved that program so super much. And then I was competing again in March. So I used Hammer. I did 2 rounds of Hammer and Chisel to get ready for March and saw even more amazing changes in my body. But the big thing this time was the nutrition. So I really dieted down for the first competition. My second competition, I ate according to the container plan with hammer and chisel and building muscle. And then of course worked with my coach to prep to get on stage. But the nutrition that came with hammer and chisel is hands down the best that I've ever seen. You're talking about macros, you're talking about exactly what it takes to sculpt your body and build lean muscle. So awesome, right? And now, so I did 2 rounds of hammer and chisel, and right now I'm actually bulking again to do one more show in the fall. My goal for this is to get it into the next category, which is figure. And so I'm really, really, really pushing it hard with Body Beast again, nutrition, macros, and all of that stuff to get to my goals for this fall. So that's kind of where I am right now. I went back to Body Beast because I truly believe that I needed a bodybuilding program to reach my goals. And so that's why I'm doing Body Beast again right now. I'm in the bulk phase right now, week 2 of the bulk phase, so I'm just kind of halfway through. But my plan is to maintain that until I step on stage again this fall. So I'm pretty excited about that. So that's kind of me in a nutshell. I've been around for a long time. I've done all of the programs except for Brazilian butt lift. I gotta be honest, it doesn't really do much for me. I tried it at a fit club and I'm good. I'm not a dancer. I did try size. I'm not a dancer. I did it because of Shanti. That's pretty much it. But other than that, if you have any questions or you want to know anything about any of the programs or any of the products, please don't hesitate to ask. I've definitely done multiple rounds of almost every program that we own, with the exception of those last couple I mentioned. So I'm here for you. If you have any questions, post away, email me, inbox me, and have a great day.